This is the famously cheap Dacia Duster. Good morning, Dacia Duster. Welcome to... Will it start? Will it not? First thing. Come on, Dacia. Dacia. I don't know how you pronounce Dacia. Woohoo! So, this is it. So, a quick look inside. Came with one key. Pretty clean, I would say. Some random pieces of paper here and there. We've got the nice multimedia touch screen, is it? Yeah. We've got reverse camera. We haven't got anything in the glove box except the owner's manual, so unfortunately no service history. Don't know what's that. A spare something? Don't know. Got a look. Not in here. But I think it's got tinted rear windows as well, actually. But yeah, nice and clean. Only needs a bit of a vacuum. What have we got here? Christmas card. Yeah, okay. So pretty nice and clean on the inside. Let's check the boot. Oh. Yeah, generous boot. Very generous. I've had like the Cougar there. It's very tiny compared to this. Under this mat, there's nothing. Just a metal cover. So, and the stone. There's nothing here, so no spare. It's got a spare wheel underneath. Oh yeah. Oh, that's all right then. Spare wheel underneath. While we're here, it looks decent underneath. Yeah, it looks decent underneath. That tire is a bit off. The other three are right. And the engine, I think the latch is on the other side. Yep, I was right. I'll jump in this. .6 petrol engine. No, it runs very smooth, I have to say. Yeah, nice and basic. What could possibly go wrong with? It runs really nice. 68 reg. I've been driving around with that safe one. Bit of mud there. Oh yeah, let me see what that button does actually. There's a button here. Oh, I think it's to set your headlights. Yeah, got the nice antenna and a strap. Antenna goes here to avoid thieves, probably. At the back, nothing much. Don't know what those. What's these? Can anybody tell me? Oh, we got a nice socket there too. 12-volt socket. This is my new Dacia Duster. Now I need to apply for the V5C as well. That's next. Yeah, that's it for now. We'll see you in the next bit of a video. Okie doke. So it's the following day now, and given the fact that there's not a lot wrong with this car, I decided to give it a bit of a clean. Start from there because it's not very dirty either, so I can do it myself, otherwise I don't really bother. So yeah, let's get cracking. Very difficult to film while cleaning a car, but this is my progress so far. Bit of a brush, bit of a vacuum, bit of surface cleaner, and I don't know if I got it on the video, on the dirty video, how bad this bit here was, but now it's woo, happy days. So yeah, we carry on. Move over to that side soon. It's getting there. It's getting there. There's half a car. Yeah, well, we'll carry on. Before, come on, focus. Before and after. Getting there. The other chair out too. This is how it's looking at the moment. Blimey. Not very nice, is it? Give it a nice clean. And see what else next. So far so good. So I don't know if I can show you in there. It's nice and clean now. It really bothered me that bit, seeing it all dirty. But the HDR function on my iPhone doesn't pay the seats any visits. Doesn't pay the seats any credit, as they look massively stained, but they're not as bad. And yeah. It's getting there. We're not that far now. Oh, I hate this HDR. Just got to do this bit here at the back and the boot, and that's it. Looking good. So this is it ish. Yeah, that's nice and clean. Nice and clean here too. Okay, so that's the front seats. Nice and clean. This is my proudest bit here, between the seats. This was horrible. And now it's beautiful clean. The screen. Yeah, beautiful. And then we got the bad bits. This seems like a bit of extra paint. I don't know what this could be. The alloys are immaculate. Tires still got some tread, but none of the tires have been scuffed. Nice here too. We can lower the wipers now. On this side, can't see it. It's looking pretty good. Who's smiling in there? And yeah, none of the alloys have been curved. Don't know if I can show you here. The front discs got massive brake pads. The front discs and pads are pretty much new. Yeah, I mean, it's looking alright. Other than that mark on the driver's door, can't see much else wrong with it. Unless my little toddler might plan something. A bit premature to say I can't see anything wrong with it. There's this little scratch here on the rear bumper, but that's all I can see paint wise. Nothing else really. Beautiful shape. I have to say the interior is plastic. It's like a cheap Nissan Qashqai, but it's looking good with tinted windows and stuff. Yeah, hey ho. So, welcome to New Cars video. I've just purchased the famously cheap Dacia Duster as my new project. It's white and it's got rear tinted windows, factory fitted, and it doesn't look too bad. It's a 68 reg. Just giving you a quick look around. It's got some nice alloys, none of them being curved, which is a bonus. It's cheap, but you know what you're buying when you buy a Dacia Duster. It's got a generous boot. We'll start with the rear then, shall we? Don't know if oh yeah, you can tell. It's got a massive boot. Way better than my previous project, the Ford Cougar. Even though they're both sort of SUVs, this one is way more spacious. Yeah, it's a bit flimsy. It reminds me of the Qashqai I've owned previously. It's very similar. There's no except this little scratch there. There's no damage here on the rear side. Like I say, the alloys are nice and unscratched, all of them. And I've got this little, I don't know, it looks like paint mark here near the driver's side door. I like these rails as well. Let's say Duster on. But yeah, I mean, never had one. I've seen loads on the road, but never paid much attention to them. But I like its shape, and I think the newer ones are even nicer, although they're only cheap cars. Right, let's jump in the driver's seat. We've got, interestingly, we've got an armrest just for the driver's side. So above the passenger, we're only worried about the driver. I will attach a video of how I've cleaned this car and how I have received it. But yeah, I think my cleanup looks pretty decent, I would say. Oh, the mileage went off. So this car has 54,158 miles for 68 reg. It's got the lock nut in there, and it's got to use a manual, which as well has the service history book attached in it. That is completely empty, unfortunately. So I rang the dealership that where this car was purchased from, and they apparently do not hold any service history on the cars they sell. So that's a bit of a pain, but doesn't matter. If you have any interest in this car, I will fully service it for you, although I think it has been serviced recently, and I will show you how I can tell that. Nice in the rear, with the rear tinted windows. It's very spacious, extremely spacious, more spacious than I would have thought. So, the reason why I think this car has recently been serviced is take a look at the air filter. It looks brand new to me, an untrained eye. And also the oil doesn't look fully black yet. It's a wipe. Let's see its level. Right in the middle. The engine is nice and dusty, as an engine should be. And if you take a look at the oil filter there, it doesn't look that old to me. So yeah, but yeah, I will give it a fresh service as well. So what we have here is what I think it is a 4-cylinder 1.6 petrol engine, which is the famous Nissan Renault 1.6 petrol engine, which has been around for a good while, and they are one of their good engines as far as I'm aware. We'll give it a start as well to see how to see if it sounds any good. Yeah, this is there you go, have a listen yourself. So yeah, 1.6 petrol. All is compliant. Another interesting thing I've noticed with this car in particular, I haven't noticed it on my previous cars, it does have this blue light coming up in the dash to basically warn you that the engine is not up to temperature yet, and to be cautious to drive it carefully. I'll show you what else this car comes with. So this is the comfort setting for this Duster. So it comes with AC, touchscreen, multimedia screen here, which also has its own sat nav. I do think it will work through Waze and whatever, through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well, but I couldn't tell you for sure, but I think it does. Obviously radio, phone, and also rear view camera. It's an interesting beep. It comes with a 5-speed manual gearbox as well. Nothing that interesting here. I don't know what's this, whether it's for your coin set or whatever. And we've got 2 cup holders here and one there, and everything is plastic except the steering wheel, which is a nice touch. Oh, also electric settings for your rear view cameras. This is basic. Also, oh, there's a mirror for the driver's side and the passenger. Yeah, this one hasn't got a cover. I don't know how many pennies they've saved on that. The lights work as they should. Clean interior thanks to my hard work. The car was disgusting here between the seats, but now it looks a lot better. 4 electric windows as well. And let's cut the story short. Oh, let's not cut the story short. Rear parking sensors. That's the, oh, it's got a nice LED for confirmation. I like that. Oh, eco. I don't know what this button does. No, it just tells you there that you're more ecologic. I don't know, maybe. And the, oh, it does have this annoying stop, which I am going to deactivate because I don't like it. And these buttons are just fake. So what does this do? No device. Oh yeah, so if you connect it, probably yeah, this also got a jack, which is, why would you have that in 2024? And a USB type A. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I have to say I like it. The aircon works. Bonus. Yeah. Let's have a test drive then. The water warms up quickly. Manual gearbox. Oh, what I forgot to mention, it does have cruise control too. So 4 electric windows, electric mirrors, tinted rear windows. Ooh, take it easy. Touchscreen multimedia screen. Touchscreen multimedia screen. That doesn't sound right, does it? Multimedia touchscreen. I think that's the right term for it. It's nice and dark in the car with the tinted windows. So it's nice on a sunny day like today. Yeah, I have to admit I was quite lucky with this car, as it came to me in good condition, and other than a clean, I'll obviously service it for the new owner, but it doesn't need that much more to it. And there's a cracked headlamp that I've noticed on the passenger side, which I will also sort out before selling it. But yeah, everything works as it should. I've just tried the aircon, that works. The windows work. It's got loads of thread on the brakes as well. It's got it's MOT'd until October, I think. I'll double check that, but I think that's the right month. Tires are alright. They'll last for a little while longer. Yeah, doesn't miss a beat. Don't know if you can hear the brakes squeaking, because the car's been sitting for a bit of a while. So all I could see why this car ended up being auctioned is, well, it had that sticker on the windscreen to say reason for. I don't know if I've taken a picture of the sticker, but I don't think I have. So I think the car has had a light accident. So I don't know whether it's HPI clear, so I don't think the owner could claim on it or whatever. But he might have decided to sell it through auction. I couldn't really tell you. So the bumper's fine, it's just the headlamp that's been cracked. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with this car. I drove it about in the last few days, and I have to say I like it. It drives really nice. It's a quiet petrol engine. All is compliant. To be fair, I think I'm going off on buying diesel cars overall, because I got that Ford Kuga still on my drive for. Well, I purchased it in Feb this year, and there's no interest on it. So I think I will move on purchasing petrol cars. And to be fair, in a way, why would you buy a diesel? If you only do short trips, if you work in town, if you work 5 minutes away from home, or you don't travel for work, why would you buy a diesel car? There'd be no reason why would you. So yeah, petrol cars are definitely the wise alternative. So yeah, like as I was saying, I still got a Kuga up as well. No luck with it yet, but hopefully this one might sell a bit quicker, given it's in good condition and low mileage. So fingers crossed. Drives really nice. When I go on holiday, I always rent a car, and you always get this tiny petrol engines. This one hasn't got a turbo. This is naturally aspirated 1.6 petrol, and it's not as nippy as your 1.2 turbo ones or things like that. But this is more, well, it's got a long history behind it, so to say. Renault has been using it for a very long time, So I think they're far more durable than the 1.2's petrol and 0.9 petrol turbo and all these silly tiny engines. So to be fair, if I was to replace my Vences, I think I'd go for one of these any day. I really like it. It drives really nice. I'm not looking to change my car yet, because my work is about 12-13 miles away. So my diesel car is still worth keeping, because I've got really good MPG with it. But as I will show you in a minute, I don't think with these modern cars, I don't think it's worth buying a diesel car anymore for its MPG, to be fair. I was looking through the menu here the other day, and average consumption 31.7 mpg. So bear in mind that this car has been sat in Copart for the last few months, and obviously been driven left and right, up and down, and it's averaging a 31 miles per gallon, whereas a diesel might achieve, I don't know, 50, 45, 50. And if you only drive around town, it's definitely not worth buying a diesel. So this is spacious, is big, is wide. It's got the aircon, and more and foremost is this car is cheap. Cheap to run, cheap to buy. And dare I say, reliable. At the end of the day, you're buying this car is a bit of a mix between a bit of a expensive Renault, I don't know what's the SUV, Kadjar or something, and a Nissan Qashqai, a cheaper Nissan Qashqai. So, or this might be cheaper than a Nissan, to be fair. So this might be a Nissan Qashqai's younger brother, so to say. Yeah, I think this is a bit cheaper than a Qashqai, because yeah, I suppose you can get leather in these as well. But obviously, same engines, same purpose as a Qashqai. Oh, Kadjar, yeah, I was right. There's one round here. So that's definitely way above a Qashqai. But I don't think this would be. But to be fair, when I had the Qashqai, it had a similar build to this, so same plastic everywhere. I suppose if you buy it better equipped, you will get better interiors. I couldn't really tell you. But yeah, this was a little test drive. Camera, I mean, it's not the best quality. Camera they've used, but at least you can see where you're going. I think that's more relevant. We park in the middle. So this is it, folks. This is a lovely Dacia Duster that we will be posting for sale shortly. So I'm going to change the way I do things this time, roughly. I'm not going to service it before coming across a buyer, as I can't see any point the car being serviced and just sitting on the drive. So if I was to get any interest on this car, then I would obviously service it for the new potential buyer. And also, I'm not particularly worried about the car being urgently serviced, as there are a few hints that the car has been serviced recently. So yeah, I'm not that worried about it. So yeah, until next one, please give me a shout if you got an interest in buying a Dacia, a cheap Dacia. That doesn't have any service history, unfortunately, but will come fully serviced. I mean, it's what, 6-year-old car-ish, 7, something like it, and it's a Dacia. I mean, it's not been raced by its previous owner. It's probably been owned by, I don't know, granddad or whatever. Right, that's about it. So yeah, until next time, you take care, and don't forget to give me a shout if you got any interest in purchasing this tiny little car. So take care.